Right, I think we can. Yeah, I think we can start over again. Everything should be fine. There's no problem with my connections, and yeah, I think we can just start again. So, Heyya, how's it going? I hope you are doing well, and welcome to the stream, or welcome back again if you already joined before the crash. And let's just jump right away into the Maluku city again. So I found the issue is the billboard mods by I forgot actually, but the issue is the with the billboard mods, this one right here. So it will crash if I query using the query tool. So let's just remove it right away like that, and it should fix the issue. And so yeah, okay, so since this is since this is another stream, I'm going to explain again what we are going to do. So for this diagonal right here, I made a bunch of diagonal fillers based on this MGB mods diagonal filler, and I made a few diagonal filler with some decorations. So we are going to fill the area along this diagonal to make it much prettier than right now. So that's what we are going to do, and let me just show you right away. It should be around here. So this one right here, this is one of them. For some reason they are scattered all over the park menu. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of maybe there's some kind of order or something that I need to learn about when I make a mod, just so it will be order on the menu. Okay, so this is one of them. This is based on this I forgot which one, but I think it is the NDEX billboard. But let's try to get another variation. So since this is using a prop family, there's a multiple variations each when you plop the buildings. Okay, that's quite nice. I'm not sure what that one. I think that's not safe for work. So let's try again, and yeah, I think that's fits well for this area right here. It's a bright red color, and I think it's quite eye-catching for this area right here. And for this part right here, instead of just a blank diagonal filler like this, I am going to use the other one. So I made 3 variations actually. The other is using this flower bunch of flower planters, so something like that. Yeah, I think I quite like that right there. And right here, this one is going to be a bit tricky because we have this pet mouse right here for this building. So if I show these zones, we can see that these zones right here is facing this direction, so it needs this tile right here for the road access. But let me show you a little little trick that we can actually do using the pet mouse. So let's just pause the simulation first, and I will show you. So I'm not sure if this is actually a bug or it's actually intentional, but if we put anything right here, we can actually override it with the pet mouse without needing to destroy the lots first. So for example, if I put this filler right here, well, I don't think I want this palm tree, so let's try another one. So for example, this one got also a palm tree. Let's try again. Let's try to get another. Okay, I think it's quite nice right here. It fits quite well. But with this, but if we put this part right here, we lost the road access for this building. But we can actually override pet malls on top of this building. So we can actually use the pet malls and plop it right here. We can actually have some pet malls right there, but since I'm using the paying pet malls, we have a bunch of decorations, so I need to plop multiple times until I got the one with just empty house right there. So with this, this actually keep the road access for these buildings, and we can resume the simulations. But one thing that you should keep in mind is that with this actually although there's no access road zone right now, Sims can actually going through this pet malls. So for this to work, you need another side to access this building. So if we query the traffic, our Sims actually accessing this building from this side instead of the front. So that's the limitation of that little trick right there. But I think this is will works fine for this setup, since we don't actually need to have since we can actually have Sims access the buildings from the side. So yeah, maybe that will be useful if you want to do something like that. So, and here I'm just going to use the pet malls for the decorations, and let's try to get maybe another type of pet malls that has buildings. It will take some time until I got the one that I want. Should be, nah, there you go. So we got that one, and now our sidewalk is fully filled with side. I mean our diagonals is filled with the sidewalk texture, so no more grass texture for this part right here. Well, except for this small patch of grass, but I don't think I mind that. So got that, and then right here, okay, so let me just show you how the area turns out. So we got this part right here with a bunch of commercial service buildings, and also this one right here, also commercial service buildings, and this canals actually turns out pretty well, I think. So yeah, and here we got these nice houses, bunch of nice residential. This is house. I forgot the name of the creator. And right here on top of this hill, we actually have this one right here. And I'm thinking of maybe placing the mayor house on this area right here. But yeah, that's just, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do that or not. So let's just move on. For now, let's go to this center area and fix this little patch right here. So here we got a bunch of we got a bus stop right here, and we need to remove this plaza. Also, yeah, I think this part right here can go. Oh, hello Brian. Hello Brian Acosta. Welcome to the stream. So let's remove this little one right here, and we can I think we can relocate this bus stop right here and put it here instead. So let's do that, and since it's required 2 tiles, so we need to remove those 2, and yeah, you can just have it like that. And since we already have our diagonal filler, we can actually destroy this part right here and make it diagonal. So let's just pause the simulations to avoid the buildings getting abandoned because of the road access. So this part right here, I think we can, let's try removing that one and have it like that. And here we can use our filler for this part right here. And for this part right here, I think, well, actually, since this is 2 tiles, we can keep our bus stop right there actually. So hello Casement, some high commercial may be too high. Nah, that's just I like it like this, so I'll just keep it like that. And since we can spare this area, I think we can just continue fill this part right here with the parks again. And I think I'm going to use the other one, so this one right here, and let's just use 2 of them. And for this area, okay, since this already connected, we can resume the simulation again. And for this pillar right here, I am going to use the one with the plaza, not plaza, but with some trees. So let's scroll all the way up again. I accidentally scroll all the way down, so my bad. This one right here, this one with some trees right there, but let's try another tree variations. I made it using prop families, so we got a bunch of trees variation each time we use it. I'm not sure about this one. Let's try it right here. And again, we keep getting that palm plaza, palm trees. Yeah, I think I will stick with this one and this one right there, and we can finish this canals right here. So let's scroll all the way up again. I need to reload this bus stop right here because it has a bunch of like an older texture right here, and I don't think I don't really like it actually. But I haven't got the time to reload it, so I'll just stick with this one right now. Okay, this one right here, this canals, bridge left right there, and bridge right to close this part right here. So this one, there you go. We got this nice diagonals going on, and it's not awkward anymore. So yeah, I quite like the result, except for this little part right here. Maybe we can do something like this. Bunch of change the variation for the pet malls, and here there's actually the plaza by MGB, not plaza but the filler by MGB that I think will fit this part right here, but I'm too lazy to search for it, so let's just move on for now. And okay, so one last part right here that we can do. So So this one can be like, I don't know. Let's try to make the connection first. It's like a little snake. Yeah, I think you can go like this. Should fits well for this part right here, I think. And we can scroll down again. And for this part right here, I think I'm going to use the one with this flower, I think. Let's see. Maybe we can just let's just stick with the one with the trees. So this one, yeah, this one right here. And let's change. Hopefully, we can get taller trees. This is going to be a bunch of block and destroy repeatedly. Okay, I'll stick with this one. And I think this is a little bit too smooth, so we have this little gap right here with the grass texture. So let's try to redo this part right here. There you go. It's not as smooth as before, but I think this will fit well with this area right here. So we can stick with that and resume the gameplay again. And right here, let's just change our pet mouse and try to get some that will fit with this area right here. Okay, there you go. I think we are done with this part right there. I got a bunch of this trees right here, and there's no variations for the trees, so yeah, for now I'll just keep it like that, but I think I'm going to change it later. And here I just realized that we have this little streets going on right here, and I don't think this is really fits for this area here, so we can remove this one. I think remove that one, and also I'm also not sure about these connections right here actually, but yeah, for now we'll just keep it like that. And here, since we remove the streets, I think we can expand this canals right here. Instead of 2 tiles, we are going to use 3 tiles. And for this one right here, I realize I actually have another canals variations that would be suitable for that area. Canal fish under viaduct? No, I don't think I have one. I look for it, and I don't think I have one that can be used for the viaduct, because I don't think it will be suitable for that too, since well, I haven't tried actually, but we might actually can do that maybe. We'll give it a try. I'm going to use under bridge blobs. Yeah, also hello Gansis. We'll give it a try and see, perhaps we can do that. Okay, first I am going to put bridge lots right here, so should be this one. But now since we are going to use we're going to try the underbridge lots, I might, let's see. Well, there's a bunch of extender lots by SG, the SG and call canal, but I don't think I want to use the SG version. I'm going to pause the simulation first because the noise is a little bit too much. Okay, so this one, this is the one that I want to use here. But since we are going to try with this the underbridge slot, there's actually the one child extender for the call canals. And it's going to be up here. We're going to take some time to scroll all the way up. This is the this is the bad side of having too many items on the menu. And also, since I'm on Mac, I can't use the sub menu DLL, so I need to deal with this. Okay, so this one right here, this is the call canal, and we have extender actually right here. So this is with an overhang lots. We put one right there. Let's remove this one right here. I'm not sure about this these pillars right here. And I'm not sure if I actually have the filler for the water. Yeah, I don't have the filler for the water, I think. Yeah, we might need to hold up on this, and I need to look for the menu, look for the pieces, available pieces for it. So we're just going to fill this part right here. There's a 3x3 area right here that we can fill. But that's really I need to look up for more items that we can use there, and I don't think it's a good idea to look for it during stream, because that would be boring to watch, I think. So let's just go with this like that and have this piece right there. So this is another canals variation, but this one, it's called sunken canal. So this the water area is a little bit lower than the other part. Can go with that, and then like that, and use this I really want to laugh sometimes. So we actually have an extender right there, and it can be used right here actually. But I'm not going to scroll the menu again, because that would be too much. So for now, let's just deal with this part right here. And now if I don't remember where the I'll just put. Where's the water one tile? Maybe I can just use this one. It's the same water texture, so should be fine, I think. Yeah. Just going to stick with that for now, and right here, yeah, let's move on from this spot. But I think we can actually execute that later. And but if we do that, I might need to remove this building right here, so the canals would go all the way through here perhaps. So that's the another options that we can do. Just resume the gameplay again, and right here, so for this part right here, okay, so I got this area here, and I think we can do a little bit something with this part right here. So let's try to do this, and maybe increase this part right there and remove this little part right there. And here I am going to, so this is a really weird location because it's a little bit too high and we can't really add anything interesting right here. So I look for a bunch of decoration and pieces, and I think there's something that we can put right here. So I am going to give it a try right now. So this part right here I need to move this bus stop, and I think we can just have it right there instead of here. And I'm going to put this one right here. This is a bus stop by Art 128. So this is part of the Art 128 Paris modern transportation. So there is a bunch of network, not network, but a station available. So we got that one right there, and one that I'm going to use is the Medb 325 Van Dam house. So this one right here. I'm not sure if this will fit on this part right here, but I think it's quite okay. Okay-ish, maybe. Let's try again. Maybe a little bit to here instead. It's a bit tricky with this part right here because we have these connections right there, and I don't think I want to redo the canal again for now. So let's just stick it like that, and yeah, I think we can have it like that instead. Have it right there, and here I think we can make some kind of parking lots or something to simulate a connection to this house right here. So I think we can use I think I'm just going to use the modular parking by Scotty modular parking. So this one should be maybe just something like this. I think we will just go with the one without the trees, just so the decoration is not getting blocked by the building. Not sure about this one. let's just go with this one right here. This is like that. Should fits well for that part right there, and then can make a little connections to here, I think. Car park under viaduct. I'm not going to play with this with the viaduct area for now, because I don't think I have the mods for it, and even if I did, even if I have, I don't remember where they are located, so I don't think it's interesting to watch me hunting down all of the items. Okay, I think we can make connections with this part right here. There you go. Well, it's a little bit weird right there, but I think it's all right. Yeah. Or maybe we can do it like this. So have something like this, like that. So this one have like a path to this station right here, and also this path going to here, and we can make connections. Luckily there's nothing here, otherwise I might destroy that. And we can connect this path using to here using this one of this, I think. So like this one, I think. Need to have it facing that direction, maybe like that. Yeah, I think that's I think that's it. It's not the best one, but it's quite okay, I think. At least this part right here is fits with this line. So the only problem is this line right here, and yeah, let's try another one. Okay, I think this one would fit this for what we need right here. So have something like that instead, and it's much better, I think, except for this this car right here. Is this car right here fitting passing through the wall? That's not really good. It's not good for that one, so let's go with the other one. Maybe this one right here. No, not the directions, but the other one. So sorry guys, you need to watch me going through this. I need to have it that direction, so going to top right there. Well, this car is going to be like that, so just keep it like that, and double standing, double height standing wall. Maybe for this part right here I'm going to use the Jenks a key. Also, we have this part right here that we can fill with something, maybe a little park and decorations would fit for that area. And since this is most of the surrounding is actually grass texture, so I think I can just use the or maybe something like this. Just like trees and decorations. Yeah, I'll just stick with this for now. And here, let's try. Okay, I'll put a street guard right there just to maintain the elevation while we are trying to put some this Jeng's key, Jeng Faris key. Key should be around here, and the one that I'm going to use is the two level one. So it should be KS2 right here. I'm not sure if this will fit well for the rest of the area because there's a little bit of a gap under it. So I don't think this will fit for that one. Let's try the other pieces. There's the one with one thing that I don't like about that piece is actually they are scattered all over the menu, so it's a bit hard to look for them. Okay, I don't think I will go with that for now. Let's just there's another wall that I think we can use right here. So this one, it's not the best one for now, but at least it will get the job done quickly. So I'll stick with this one for now. I will right there. Remove that street tiles and put some more right here. And for this part right here, I'm going to use this the one with no texture, so no fence, no fences. And also here too, I think I can use the triangle up for this part right here. So this one going to top like that, and for this part right here, this the triangle down should be enough, I think. So that one right there. And for the rest of this, I am going to use the, let's see if this one fits right here. Okay, it hides the fences. It's a bit weird actually, but I think I'll stick with this for now. Let's see if we can put some trees to cover this part right here. Some maybe this maple right there. Well, we can actually put some trees, but I think it will it breaks the aesthetic of the house a little bit. Let's see if I can put some right here. This texture of the wall block the yeah. Let's do it like this. No, not like that. No, I can't. I need to do that too. remove the trees. So if I have one right there, it will camouflage the wall texture. Like that. It looks like a little forest down here. Well, I think that's quite okay for now. And we can put some bushes. Right here. This will create this shadow, and I don't really like that. So we'll just keep it like that for now. Okay, I think that's quite okay, except for this part right here. Yeah, we can just put this the wall texture again. I think have it like that, and that would be, well, it's not really that good, but it's not too bad either, so just stick with that for now. And right here, I don't think I want this tall building right here, because for this whole area right here, I want to have buildings on this some level with this one. So we're just going to get some low level buildings. We can, since we have a filler that we can just use diagonals right there, and then fill the diagonals filler for this part right here. So we're going to do that, and yeah, I need to scroll all the way up again for the diagonal filler, so I'm so sorry about that. Bridge to other area. Which area you mean? Bridge to here. I'm not going to do that for now. So for this one, I'm thinking about expanding to the other side of the avenue. So let's check on this one right here. So this one, triangle sidewalk. This one with the billboard. Yeah, we already have with too much billboard. I think let's just use the one with the trees, or maybe the one with the flower park. And I need the flower texture, so this one right here. And yeah, I think we'll just stick with this one. Also here we have a bunch of these buildings. Let's rezone them again. Too many of this. Let's just rezone some of this. And also here let's just stick with this one, the low density, and rebuild some of these houses. Okay, so a little bit of expansion. I am going to move to this part right here. So for this, yeah, for this little area right here, I'm thinking of placing some government buildings, but I don't think I have one yet that I can really use to make this area looks good. So I'm not going to do it right now. And in the meantime, we are going to move to this top area right here. But I think this is already this is quite too high compared to this flat area, so I am going to reduce the elevation for this part a little bit, and we are just going to go up maybe about 15 meters. So we are going to increase the elevation to 15 right there, and flatten all of this area based on this height. So we already have 15 right here, I think. So Yeah, I think we are. Now let's okay, so this is the level 2 of viaduct. So this is 15, and I'm going to flatten all of this to 15 meters. But before that, let's just flatten this area a little bit using these street tiles. Also, let's save our progress first. We did quite a bit right there. And let's use the, I'm just going to use the quick level brush, but adjust the size to maybe shift 2. And since we don't have any city going on this side and on this side, we are a bit yeah, we have freedom to flatten this part right here to however we like. So let's just do it like this. Need to be careful flattening this side right here. I don't want to destroy all of this that we already built. And since we already have it like this, we can increase the brush a little bit so we can do it faster. And let's not fully flatten it, make it all flat, really. Maybe spare a little bit of bump and elevation to make it a bit more interesting. But for now, let's do it like that. Be there and here, and yeah, maybe we can spare a little bit of elevation for this part right here, just a little bit, and then all the way through here. Okay, just a little bit more right here. I'm going to keep some of these hills, I think. Let's drag it a bit more, like that. You know, just so it'll be a bit more interesting. And then we can put some trees for this area to reduce the air pollution. And for this part right here, we can use the street tiles to flatten this area, because I don't want to risk destroying this building right here. So that's why I didn't use the quick level brush for this part. Still got a little bit of bumps going on, but I think it's quite I think I'll just keep it like that for now. And alright, so first we are going to expand to, let's see where we want to go to work first. Maybe on this side of this area, I think, or maybe up here. Yeah, I think we can work on this part right here, since we have these road connections. Let's try. This might be a bit too far going right here. I think we can reduce this area a little bit, so let's try to do that. Let's pause the simulation first and flatten, and let's do it like this. Make sure this part is on the same elevation level, like that. And here I'm not sure what's going on right here, because I'm not sure why we have a little bump right there. But right now let's continue with this part right here. And here I think let's remove this and put street tiles right there and there, also here, and connect this part right here with. Okay, I almost destroy a lot of things right there. Let's put a little guard right there, and then here we can connect this like that. Okay, that's a pretty nice elevation. I quite like that. And then here, this is going a little bit. This is quite far, so we have a lot of space to spare right here. So let's remove the roads and let's flatten this part right there, and also here. And okay, let's just go all the way like that, and there and there, and I don't know, maybe we can start the going up like that. Let's see. I don't want the slope to. Okay, I think we can go with this. We got a pretty nice one going on right now, so let's connect our roads right there. And if I do it like this, okay, I just broke that little slope right there, so we actually need to go all the way through here. Let's do it like this again, so there, and there you go. We just moved 2 tiles right there, so there's a little bit of space that we can save, and I'm happy with that. Also, I think we need to relocate this power plant right here, this solar collector. It has 5,000 capacity, but we only use 32 of it because we already have a bunch of wind turbine going on. So I think I'm just going to remove this one for now. Let's go, just so it won't be too loud. And yeah, I think we can resume the simulation. And now with this one right here, we are going to make our way through all the way to that area right there. And also we are going to make a connections from the bottom area to up here. So this is not the only way to access this area on the top of the hill. Okay, let's make sure the area is 15 again, because we use the quick level brush. I'm not entirely sure if we have exact 15 meters for all of that area. So this is the 15. 15 should be like that, so this is a little bit lower than 15, so this needs to go, this will need going to go up a little bit. So let's just check our line and have it all the way through like that, and it needs to go up a little bit right there, so we need a little bit of slope going on right here. Let's put this part right here, or perhaps instead of having this area this little slope right here. I think we can just redo this slope right here instead. So let's just try it again like that, and make sure this is the level of the elevation that we want to have here. So now we can, let's put back the street tiles again like that, make our streets, make our connections like that. Okay, this slope connected, and now this one also needs to be connected. So let's make our connections like that, and yeah, I think that's a nice one. You can have it like that. Remove the rails, make our connections there, and make it nicer like that. Connect our roads, add some rails like that for this roundabout like this. HW slope, I don't use the district one for the RHW actually. So the RHW it's not really strict, but I much prefer using the rails one because it's on the medium setup. So I use various strictness for the slope mode. The RHW is a little bit too much, I think, so I don't use it, or I don't really exactly remember how they set up for my slope mods. But one thing that I remember is that if I need a strict one, I'm going to use the monorails, but if I want to less strict one, I'm going to use the rails. Okay, so this one is a little bit this is too smooth, so you can go drag it again like that. And let's see how much space that we can use here. Got 4, 5, and 6 actually. So 6 tiles right there, and I think we can make connections going up from this part right here, I think. Yeah, let's try it from here. Maybe something like that, and then well, we can actually make like some kind of tunnels and have it going up like that, and have a tunnels going through. But for now, I think I'll just try this part. Try this connection like this. So this is going like that, and there, and this is going to go up 15. So have it like that, and let's put some rail, some street tiles to guard the elevation, and make our connections going up right here using the rails again. And we need at least 6 tiles, I think, to make a nice slope. So that should be enough, I think. Let's add a bunch more for to make sure we have a nice slope going on. So something like that. Fractional, no, I don't think I want to explore using fractional for now. I don't really give a crap about organic or not, so I'll just use something like this for now. And as I mentioned while we build the rails, I haven't really explored using the not organic, I mean the fractional angle network. So it would take some time for me to build the network if I want to use them. So yeah, I'm not going to do it on stream, at least not until I am really good using the fractional angle. Okay, I think this part right here is going it gets lower while we connect the rails, so I need to make sure that it's still on the 15. So I'm using this part right here as the reference for our elevations and have it go like that. As you can see, I can't put our tiles right there because it's different in height. So we need to check again. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in between. Should be fine actually with this connections like that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 6, and that's also 6. So yeah, it should work like that, I think. And we can connect this road right there. And well, we have too much going on right here, so I think I am going to make this part right here into, I don't know, maybe underpass or maybe an overpass. So yeah, that's one thing that we can do, I think. But if I make this part right here into an overpass, I need a little bit more space between this area, so we're going to rework this part a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's just give it a try. So remove that one. So since we have this one into an overpass, this will force this if our sims want to access this area right here, they need to go through right here and also here. So that will be a bit more commute time for them, I think. So I'm not sure if this is a really good idea or not, but let's give it a try first. For an overpass, I'm going to use this one right there. So this will need at least a bit more tiles going on. But if we use an underpass, so this one, well, it also needs a little bit more space. So an underpass like that, this will need to go a little bit there. So for now, I am just going to have these connections like that. And here I think we can actually have some sort of like that. I'm not sure if I can have it like that in here. Yeah, I think it's limited to only one side of the roads, so we can't have something like that. So this is just a little slip lane for easier access to the between this avenue. And then yeah, we can continue with this this road work right here. So this part can go all the way through here, so we actually need to go just like that. And here we actually have 4 tiles, and I think that's good enough. So 4 right there, 4 and 3, and we can have a 3 by 3 like that, and also maybe around here maybe just 2 by 2 like that. And here we can just flatten this part, I think, and maybe we can fill this area all the way with some retaining wall. And for this part right here, I am going to flatten this area right there. So we are going to put our retaining wall along this line right there. And yeah, we can spare this one tiles right here. Maybe we can put some parks and plaza, or maybe a little bit of zoning later. And for now, since this is already connected, I think we can just start zoning this part right here. And then zones right there, some more zones right there, and a little bit of low density like that. And here well, for this part right here, I think we can go a little bit more like this, maybe. Let's see, we start design along this line right there, so maybe we can have connections right here. And let's just use the roads instead of the streets, and perhaps we can make a little bit of turning lane there. And here maybe we can, I'm not sure if we actually need this roads connections up here, so let's just stick with the streets connections for now. Have it all the way. We need a little bit more space right here, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so we got 8 tiles right there, and I think I'm going to use 3 and 3, so 3 and 3 like that, and we can spare 1 tiles between the area and also this line right here, the edge of the map. So I'm just going with that size for now, and let's have this area 3 and also 3 right there. So let's have this little diagonals going on. Maybe just like that. Yeah. And here well, I think we can connect this part right here going to the top later, but for now I'll just cut this here, cut it like that. And yeah, maybe I'll just kind of have it not connected anywhere for now. And here we can just since this is also, since we use this one for the slope, so we have less space right here to maintain the 3 tiles. I think I am going to go like that. So 3 and 3 right there, and 3 and one more 3 right there, I think. And here I think we can split this part right here and flatten that one and have it go all the way maybe like that. So we will now have this is a 2 and 2, just a little 2 by 2 zones later. So 2 and 2 and 2, and we can just connect it like that. It is not the most interesting zones that we can have, but it is what it is for now. So well, I think we can just go like this. Have a little bit of weird asymmetrical I mean. And here we can have our roads just going up like that, and have it going diagonals to there, and then we can connect our streets right there. Okay, I think that we got the main layout for this area, and we can start with this, with the zoning works, I think. So while we are let's check our water pipes and make sure we got the water pipe going through all the way. Oh yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys, man. Bye bye. Have a good time. Okay, our pipes good enough, and we can work with the zones for this area. And I'm going to fill this part right here with just one by one like that. And maybe we can drag this part right here a little bit there, and have something like this. So well, we can actually just go like this. There you go. And we can have 1 by 1 like that, and a 2 by 2 filling on this side. You hear some meow, it's actually from my cat. So right now it's almost 3 a.m. in the morning, and he start meowing, asking for me to open the door because he wants to go outside and play at this hour. Okay, this is going to be a pretty big buildings, I think. I'm hoping to get some, maybe like a skyscrapers, but not too high, but maybe something like this size right here on the top of the hill. You can just go 4 by 4 right there, I think. Either this, or we can have some commercials later. Let's just see how it goes first, because we actually really need more sims right now. Well, I don't think it's a good idea to have zones touching the edge of the map, but for now we can just go like that, I think. Have something like that, and this is a 3 by 3, and this is a 4 by 4 right here. We can have some commercial zones, I think, later, maybe on this part or maybe here, but for now I'm just going to zone some more residentials and see how it goes. Zone like that, and okay, I think we can just start the simulation. Okay, I like this building, I'll keep this one. So let's check our building style, And yeah, I think I'll stick with this Chicago and Houston for now. We speed the simulation. Immediate attention. Well, our hospital should cover all of the areas on this whole map, so we don't really need to take care of the clinics again. But well, since she asked for it, so let's just put one right there, and maybe we can destroy it again later. We got lots of this building, but I think I'll just keep this one right here, but I'm going to open this one. Okay, we got this building is growing, and let's see how the traffic going on. Obviously they are all using the cars, and just a little bit of pedestrian going on right now because we haven't put anything related to public transport, so we can spare some bus stop for now. But before that, I think I am going to put some decorations for these diagonals. And for this part right here, I'm going to put a bus stop, so maybe this one should be facing the other directions, so like that. So stick with that, and yeah, well, I'll keep this one open, and hopefully we can get bigger buildings, but I need to rezone that one because there's a bug with that building, and I haven't fixed it yet. Let's put a bus stop right there. We need a bit more bus stop, right? We need one. We already have one right here. We have one for this part right here, and I think we can have one right there. We have lots of money yeah, we have tons of money, so we don't really need to worry about our budget at all. And yeah, I think we can spare one more right there. And for this part right here, let's add a bit more zoning. So this is 2, 3, 4, and we can go like that. Just a boring grid. And just go with something like that. Maybe like that. And put a little bus stop right there, and maybe a little bit of parks and decorations for these two tiles right here. So basketball court right there. Some more basketball court, maybe around there. And let's see. There's a bit of there's a bit of bigger size decorations to that, but we only have one tiles that I can spare for now, so I'm not going to add bigger decoration. Well, we can actually spare this part right here, I think, these two tiles. And I like this one, I will keep it. Just let the rest growing on their own. And here we can, I think we can put this one right here, this medium flower garden. And along this line right here, there's the plaza that we can use, I think. But for starter, I think I can use this one right here, or maybe this one. This is Palm Plaza by, I'm not sure, maybe it might be 325, but it's using the cycle dock trees. Put more like that, I think. And in the middle of it, I think we can just put this one right here. Just a little bit of filler for this area, and I think although we have a bus stop right here, I think we can have another one right there. Just a lot of bus stop for this area. There you go, and we can use another variations for this road right here. I think, yeah, we can have it all the way through here, and also here maybe. So let's use the network widening mods. We got traffic accident here. I think yeah, we got a little bit of issue with the traffic right there. And yeah, another thing that we might need to do later is fixing the network, since right now I'm actually using the high capacity of NAM. So if we check under the highway menu, you can check which capacity you are using. So this is traffic simulator high capacity. But even with the high capacity, I actually got some red nodes right here and here. And yeah, most of it is actually on the intersection, so that's kinda expected, but also need some fixing. So we need to work on that later. But for now, let's I am going to use the widening mode. This one, and let's use this one right here. This is my favorite network, since I have these mods that make it really interesting. There you go, we got that one connected, and I think we can just have it all the way to here. I'm not sure yet about this part either, but I maybe can just have it like that for now. It's not stopping. Okay, I think we got the construction bug noise again. So let's save our progress. We built quite a lot. So we got this area growing, and right now our sims is 33,000. I think previously we have like 27 or 23, so yeah, that would be 10,000 additional sims. But this is just still a bit silly because we got so many similar buildings, and we need to take care of that. Okay, so let me check. This is right now it's already 3 a.m. I think I need to go, so we might need to wrap up the stream here for now. It's a little bit unfortunate because we still haven't worked on the details for this area yet, but I really need to to go, so let's save our progress. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream. So to wrap up, because this part going pretty nice. So with the diagonal filler right here, I quite like the result. And also we got this one right here. It's not the best one, but I think it's quite okay, and it kind of fits the this part right here. We just need to put some decorations to fill this slope later. And then so we got this area developed now. And we already filled the top of this area, and yeah, this still need a lot of work, but we are going to do that later. And right now we actually don't have any industry going on in our city, so that's also one thing that I consider to build for the next one. Yeah, I think that's it, and we can save our progress again, and I think I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much for you guys tuning in the chat. We got Gauzis, we got Kesmit, and also we got Brian Acosta. I don't think I miss anything. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again on the next one. Maybe right now it's 3 a.m. in the morning, so maybe on the same hour on the next day, so around 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning again. So yeah, I think that's it. Bye 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 bye. We'll see you again on the next one. Bye 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 bye. Thank you.